Welcome to Tech Trends, your prime hub for quality tech content. Here we delve deep into the world of technology, providing you with the latest updates, insights, and thought-provoking discussions. Our channel has earned a reputation for its thorough research, clear explanations, and a genuine passion for all things tech. We're committed to making technology accessible, exciting, and fun for everyone, regardless of their tech knowledge or experience. Today, we have a special treat for you. We are going to embark on a thrilling exploration of one of the most critical aspects of our digital lives, cybersecurity. We'll travel through time, exploring how cybersecurity has evolved from a relatively unknown concept to an essential part of our modern lives. We'll uncover the fascinating journey of cybersecurity, from its humble beginnings to its current prominence in our technology-driven world. So, buckle up, and let's dive into the fascinating journey of cybersecurity from its inception to the modern day. Cybersecurity, as we know it today, had humble beginnings. It was a time when the concept of digital security was as novel as the computers it sought to protect. The dawn of cybersecurity can be traced back to the early days of computing, where the primary line of defense was as simple as a password. This was the era of mainframe computers, where data was stored in large room-sized machines, and access was limited to a select few. The concept of password protection was born out of the need to restrict access to these machines and prevent unauthorized users from tampering with the data. But as the computing landscape evolved, so did the threats. The late 70s and early 80s saw the emergence of the first computer viruses. These were simple programs, written by curious individuals or pranksters, designed to cause mischief rather than any serious harm. However, it was the birth of the first antivirus software that marked a significant milestone in the history of cybersecurity. Dr. Solomon's antivirus toolkit, created by British computer scientist Alan Solomon in the late 80s, became the first line of defense against these early computer viruses. Alan Solomon was not alone in his endeavors. Around the same time, across the pond in the United States, brothers John and Thomas Knoll were developing the first version of Photoshop, a program that would later become a cornerstone of modern digital media. To protect their software from being pirated, they implemented a simple form of software encryption, marking another key development in the early days of cybersecurity. These pioneers laid the foundations for the modern cybersecurity landscape. They recognized the potential threats that lay ahead and took the first steps towards protecting our digital world. Their efforts were not in vain, for they sparked a revolution that continues to this day, constantly evolving to meet new challenges. This was just the beginning of a revolution in protecting digital information. As we will see in the next chapter, the rise of cyber threats would soon prove just how crucial these early developments were. As technology advanced, so did the threats. This line encapsulates the rise of cyber threats in the digital age. The vast expansion of the internet, coupled with an exponential increase in digital data, created a new frontier for crime, espionage, and warfare. This new landscape was not bound by traditional borders, and its residents were not limited to individuals or organizations. It was a world that was, and still is, constantly evolving. In the early days of the internet, threats were relatively straightforward and manageable. Viruses and worms were the main concerns, spreading from computer to computer, causing disruption but rarely leading to significant harm. However, as our lives moved online, so did the criminals. The potential for profit and harm grew, and so did the sophistication and scale of the attacks. Major cyber attacks began to make headlines. In 2007, the country of Estonia was virtually shut down by a cyber attack, demonstrating the potential for cyber warfare. In 2012, the retail giant Target was hit by a data breach that exposed the credit card information of 40 million customers, highlighting the vulnerability of personal data. In 2017, the WannaCry ransomware attack affected more than 200,000 computers across 150 countries, causing widespread chaos and pointing to the international scale of cyber threats. Each of these attacks, and many others, had a profound impact. They led to financial loss, damaged reputations, and in some cases, even posed a threat to national security. They highlighted the urgent need for more advanced cybersecurity measures. No longer could we rely on traditional defenses. We needed to develop new strategies and technologies to keep pace with the rapidly evolving threat landscape. The rise of cyber threats has been a wake-up call for the world. It has shown us that in this new digital age, security cannot be an afterthought. It has to be at the forefront of our minds, built into the design of every system, and constantly updated to counter new threats. The cyber world had to evolve rapidly to tackle these growing threats. We have had to learn, adapt, and innovate, and that's exactly what we've done. But the journey is far from over. The battle against cyber threats continues, and the stakes are higher than ever. Today, cybersecurity is a critical part of our digital lives. We live in an era where the internet has become the backbone of our existence, and with it comes the need for robust cybersecurity practices. In this digital age, encryption is the first line of defense. It's like a virtual lock and key system that scrambles our data into unreadable gibberish for anyone without the correct key. From our WhatsApp messages to our online banking transactions, encryption ensures that our private conversations and sensitive information remain just that, private. Then there's two-factor authentication, or 2FA. Imagine a thief who has stolen your house key. Now suppose you had a second lock for which the thief doesn't have the key. That's essentially what 2FA does. It adds an extra layer of security, making it significantly more challenging for cybercriminals to access your digital assets. But what about threats that are unknown or continually evolving? That's where artificial intelligence-based threat detection comes into play. By learning and adapting to new cyber threat patterns, AI systems can predict, identify, and neutralize threats even before they strike. They're the vigilant watchmen of our digital world, tirelessly working behind the scenes to keep us safe. In the world of business, these practices are not just options, they're necessities. Companies hold vast amounts of sensitive data, from financial details to personal information about employees and customers. Cybersecurity measures protect this data from cyber threats, ensuring business continuity and protecting the company's reputation. But cybersecurity isn't just about technology. It's also about awareness and education. It's about understanding the value of our digital assets and the lengths cybercriminals will go to steal them. The evolution of cybersecurity has been nothing short of extraordinary, but what does the future hold? As we continue to embrace the digital age, it's clear that cybersecurity will remain an integral part of our lives. It's an ongoing battle, but one that we are equipped to fight. As we look towards the future, cybersecurity continues to be a vital field. The digital landscape is constantly evolving, and with it, the challenges we face in maintaining our digital safety. But as we've seen time and again, human ingenuity knows no bounds. We rise to meet these challenges with innovation and adaptability. In the era of quantum computing, we're already seeing the groundwork being laid for a new wave of cybersecurity measures. Quantum encryption, for instance, promises to provide unprecedented levels of security. By harnessing the principles of quantum mechanics, we could create encryption keys that are virtually unbreakable. This could revolutionize how we protect our most sensitive data. Artificial intelligence, too, has a significant role to play in the future of cybersecurity. AI and machine learning algorithms can analyze vast amounts of data to identify potential threats and vulnerabilities. These systems could potentially detect and neutralize threats in real time, even those that traditional methods might overlook. But as the technology evolves, so too do the threats. Quantum computers could potentially crack the encryption methods we currently rely on. AI systems could be exploited or tricked into malicious actions. It's a never-ending game of cat and mouse, and staying one step ahead is crucial. It's not just about protecting our personal data either. As our societies become increasingly reliant on digital infrastructure, the stakes are higher than ever. Cyber attacks could disrupt essential services from healthcare to transportation. Cybersecurity isn't just about safeguarding data, it's about ensuring the smooth functioning of our digital societies. So what does this mean for you? Whether you're a tech enthusiast, a professional in the field, or just an everyday user, staying updated on the latest trends in cybersecurity is vital. It's not just about knowing the latest threats, but understanding the tools and strategies we have to combat them. The evolution of cybersecurity is a testament to human ingenuity and adaptability in the face of ever-changing threats. As we move forward, we can be confident that we'll continue to rise to the challenge, developing innovative solutions to protect our digital world. That's a wrap on our journey through the evolution of cybersecurity. We've traveled from its dawn, a time of innocence when the internet was a playground, to the rise of cyber threats, transforming this playground into a battlefield. We've observed how modern cybersecurity has become our shield, our knight in digital armor. And we've glimpsed into the future, where the fight continues, but with more sophisticated tools and strategies. The digital world, much like the physical, requires vigilance. It's crucial to stay updated on cybersecurity trends, as knowledge is our first line of defense. It's a fascinating, ever-evolving field, and we are all part of it. Every click, every download, every shared link is a decision, and every decision matters. If you found this video informative, do leave us a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Tech Trends for more quality tech content. Until next time, stay safe in the digital world.